How goes the family? Hopefully you guys having a great exceptional day. I'm just getting settled here in Los Angeles. So, yeah, just how it is when you're traveling, especially cross country. I can't wait to start traveling across the world because I can just, imagine how exhausting that can be. I see why people go when they do it. They're there for like 2 weeks minimum because, with just the traveling and dealing with customs, me just going from the East Coast to the West Coast, or the West Coast to the East Coast, that can be very, very tiring. So, but anyways, today's word of the day is collision. It stands for an instance of one moving object or person striking violently against another. A lot of people, unfortunately, get into a lot of collisions on a regular basis, especially in the wonderful, beautiful social media culture, because a lot of people, and I'm not talking about the teenagers, I'm usually talking about the adults in the room, they just don't have anything better to do with their lives. They like to get online, argue with people for the sake of arguing with people. And my mindset is that it's not life or death. I'm not really trying to argue with you, but that's just how I look at life. Me personally, I like to have an argument over something that's really going to have an impact on my life, or it's going to have an impact on my bank account. Call me crazy, or as my former coworker / friend would say, okay, crazy. I just like to have arguments like that. But I know in the social media world, people love to argue for the sake of arguing. It brings them joy. And, hey, do what you do at the end of the day. That's my mindset. It's like, but do you really want to collide with people that have nothing to do with your life? Do you really want to collide with people with all and out strangers that you have no interest in really getting to know, no interest in really getting to learn from anybody? Because like I always say, if you go through a whole day without learning something, as my former coworker used to say, you've gone out of your way to fail for the day. Okay. And I don't want to fail for the day. So since I'm in the town of good old Nipsey Hussle, and I passed by where the Marathon store used to be on Slauson and Crenshaw, or Crenshaw and Slauson in Los Angeles, California, I think I might just end off my word of the day quote of the weeks with his great wonderful quotes. Rest in peace to him, King. Rest in power to him, King. He says, even as you make progress, you need the discipline to keep from backtracking and sabotaging the success as it's happening. And discipline is something that people really don't talk about enough. And even having the right discipline in certain things is actually going to add value to your everyday life. What you eat, what you drink, the discussions you have, the information you consume, the media that you watch, the time you get up, the time you go to bed. A lot of that has a lot to do with discipline. And people, a lot of times, even me, I was guilty of falling out of my discipline. I'm still trying to get back into I used to be religious in regards to going to bed early and getting up early and whatnot. And I've been fighting this whole year to get back to that because of with the pandemic and me not having to go to work. And me being able to work from home, I didn't have to get up at 4:30 in the morning every day. But the main thing I miss about getting up at 4:30 in the morning every day is I got way more done. By 7 o'clock, I got way more done, from my job, from my workouts, from my businesses, to everything. I got way more done when I got up earlier and went to bed earlier. So, by getting up late and going to bed late, I feel like I get less done. So it's just one of those trade-offs. But anyways, on that note, do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves, so you're going to live, bro, like a fool. Take care.